Hey guys, welcome back to Slow Travel Chronicles. My name is Stephanie, and in this week's video, we wrap up our time at Yosemite National Park, and we're going to take you along for several hikes. We're going to see some waterfalls and some sunsets, so let's go. So, after a brutal day yesterday, today we are taking it easy, or at least Garrett's told me we're taking it easy, and we are currently walking around the meadow on the Yosemite Falls trail. We'll take you along and show you some of the views. So this is the actual fall. There's an upper fall and a lower fall, but in the fall it runs out of water, so there's no water there right now. Still looks pretty. You can see where the water does fall during the spring, so maybe we'll have to come back one year to check that out. So I thought you might like this. There's a sign on a trail that says bear ahead. There's a wooden bear 50 yards ahead. Don't know if you can see it. And it's just showing you how far away you should stay from a bear should you see one. I think Garrett said this walk is about 1.5 miles. It's pretty cool, both temperature-wise and view-wise, with the exception of the bugs that are nipping at our faces. After we finish this walk, we're heading over to the Ansel Adams exhibit, which should be cool. This is definitely my type of walk. Notice I said walk versus hike. It is very flat, which is right up my alley. After visiting redwoods, we were walking through and Garrett commented how these trees aren't even big, and in comparison, they're not, but they are big, just not in comparison to redwood trees. So we made it to the Ansel Adams Gallery. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to video in there, but here's what the outside looks like. So I'm walking in the Yosemite Cemetery. There's lots of construction and activity because for the next 4 days, it's the annual cleanup of the park. So lots of volunteers, lots of people doing things. Didn't even know there was a cemetery back here. Very small. There's a library in Yosemite Village, and Garrett told me that they have a courthouse back here, which is kind of cool. So we added another walk to our morning. We are on the Cook's Meadow Loop. It's just a loop. The meadows are pretty, mountains in the background. It's hot today. Considering it's late September, I'm surprised how hot it is. I think the temperature's supposed to be 89 today. Here is the Merced River. Garrett had to tell me what it was. It runs through the valley. A lot of people out here today enjoying the cool water. Considering it's 86 degrees out and it's very hot. We stopped and parked near El Capitan, and we've been looking for climbers, and we did see some. You probably can't see them. I'll try to zoom in so you can see them. Now I have to find them again. We are hiking Bridal Veil Falls. So far it's a paved trail. How far out is it? Do you remember? 3/4? 4/10. So 0.8 of a mile. Not bad. Easy today. We made it to the Bridal Veil Falls viewing point. There's a secondary fall over here, and it looks like a lot of people are climbing on rocks to get back there. I don't want to do that, but Garrett might. Today we came to Tunnel View Lookout. From here you can see Half Dome as well as El Capitan. If you are driving up from the valley floor, there are 2 parking areas, one on the right, one on the left. Garrett visited the parking lot on the right last night, and today we visited the left parking lot, and according to Garrett, the views from the parking lot on the left are much better. The sun is brutal out here, but I wanted to share what the Yosemite Community Church looks like. I'll take you inside in just a minute. Today is our last day in Yosemite. This morning we spent walking around on the valley floor. This afternoon we are hiking to Taft Point. It's 1 mile in, 1 mile back. After that we're going up to Glacier Point to look at the sunset. We're going to take you along and let you see both of those things. Here are some more views of the Taft Point Trail. We're about a half a mile into it, about a half mile to go. Have run into a bunch of people along the way. Very beautiful out here. We are almost at the end of Taft Point, but there's this cool little, I call it canyon area along the way. Here's the view out. I don't know if you can see that rock formation at the very end there. That's the point we're headed to. I don't know if I'm going up there due to my fear of heights. We are almost at the top. There is a railing, thank God. Hopefully I can do it. Can't believe we made it to the top of Taft Point. That's what it looks like. On the way back, we have a lot of uphill climbing, which is not my favorite thing to do after the brutal hike the other day. Anyway, I'll make it. We're at Glacier Point for sunset. Hopefully it will turn out okay. Lots of people here. I hope you liked this week's video. Come back each and every Thursday to see where our adventures take us next. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of the things. It really does help our channel out. We'll see you next Thursday. Have a great week, and don't forget to subscribe.